Welcome back, everyone. We are watching Outlander. This is episode 14. This episode is called You Dinna Get Used to It. I'm ready to get into this. We'll see how this continues to go. I really have a feeling everything is about to hit the fan. It's all going to go bad because all these positives have happened so far, and now we're going to lose people I think that we really love. So let's do it. That's like the worst way to start an episode. But here we are. Let's go into it.
Give me your word, John, that you will never accept the notion of American independency.
Never. Bertram Armstrong, swear to be true to the United States of America, to serve them honestly and faithfully against all their enemies and opposers whatsoever, and the orders of the officers and generals set over me by them.
Okay.
Will be most suitable.
Suitable for what, Lieutenant?
Perhaps a gentleman would have the courtesy to explain himself to you, sir, because he just barged through without...
Give me General Fraser. I didn't know. I'm Lieutenant Beautyman. General Washington sent me to survey the condition of various properties in the city, since it is now under our control.
General Washington's here?
Passing through, yes. He'll rejoin the army soon. But I've been asked to find somewhere he might meet with a few of his generals over dinner.
When?
This evening.
Oh my God.
Then I hope you're at home in the kitchen, since you'll be joining me there. I have an apron that'll suit you just fine.
I mean, yeah, she's gonna need help.
Your pardon, please. Je suis un navet. S'il vous plaît, pardonnez-moi, madame.
Not a turnip.
Oh, indeed, madame, I assure you. I danced with the Queen of France once and trod upon her foot. She called me a turnip and forbade me from the court. Favor of your name, so I may have the honor of knowing whom I've assaulted.
Claire Fraser.
Vivroc Gilbert Dumotier, Marquis de Lafayette. À votre service, madame.
Enchantée.
Do I need to have, know about... I have no idea if I'm supposed to know who this guy is. He's some big person in our history that I just have no idea about. It's just... Me watching this season has been tough because I'm like, yeah, I know what's going on. I studied this in history class.
Bear is as a son to me.
Vous savez, when I was wounded, the Brandywine, he wrapped me in his own cloak and slept by me on the ground.
Very kind of you,
It's
General
crazy that we
Washington.
have freaking
Though perhaps we
George
might have kept
Washington
Philadelphia had you
himself
remained more
in this series now.
Perhaps you know me to present one of my aides de camp, Monsieur Percival Beauchamp.
Beauchamp.
Oh.
Oh, that's my family name. Although we pronounce it Beecham.
Yes, the English say it that way, yes.
In honor of your hospitality.
Thank you. How generous, sir. We will treasure it always.
This is so
To the
strange.
United States of America.
I didn't see this series going this way, but I guess, I guess it's hinted at it in a few seasons back.
Is it true that you originally had a 6-pointed star in mind?
Yes.
Originally.
Mrs. Betsy Ross, with her superior knowledge, informed me that 5-pointed ones would be somewhat easier to embroider.
Merci beaucoup, Gilbert.
Je vous en prie.
Gilbert. That's such a cool name. Rather than saying Gilbert. Not that Gilbert's not cool, but Gilbert. You should, if your name is Gilbert, just say Gilbert. That's a little bit of spice on the name. Okay, what?
I had half hoped that I could patch thee up a little.
Oh, well,
Well, I was scratched by a dream, I think.
I do not want to sleep. And I do not want thee washed.
I don't know about that one.
Show me this scratch of yours.
He's like, it's in a particular area.
General, with 10 companies of militia. It's impressive.
careful or Brianna will find you in the history books.
It's not always a good thing to be found in the history books. 300 souls in my hands, Claire. I've never led more than 50 and never commanded men I didn't again.
Oh, good point.
300.
That is a lot of people.
Out is you, Sassenach. Well, maybe a wee bit more of that cheese.
Yeah.
Lord Ellesmere, indeed.
What's with the attitude?
Now, I have seldom seen such slovenliness in dress, even amongst the private soldiers, sir.
Oh.
You look like a groom from one of my father's estates. And where is your gorget, sir? I could fine you 10 shillings for being out of uniform.
It has been lost, sir. Spiricus. Solidus worms.
He's speaking Latin.
What the devil are you doing here?
This is my sister, Frances Pocock. We were told this was your tent. Curtsy to his lordship now, Fanny. Fortuna audaces fauet.
Perhaps your boldness will bring you fortune. You know Latin?
There's a great deal you don't know about me, sir.
Captain Harkness is with the army. Why would you come here of all places instead of staying safe in Philadelphia?
Well, mostly give this back to you.
She's smart, actually. This is like, there must be two people. No, it's not stupid. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. Two
fucking bastards in my house.
Ready?
What?
No.
Back in the van! Get back in the van! Get back in the van! Get under
Oh my god. Hey, come here. What the hell? Good. Who the hell is this?
Just go!
What the hell is going on? Are those the people that they work with?
That Rob fellow was waiting at our house, Bree. He wanted to ask us questions.
Oh.
We didn't think the children were safe. We thought you might not be safe either.
I mean, is that true? Can we trust Fiona now? I mean, like, unless they were just bringing the kids there because they didn't know Bree was going to be there. Now I don't know who to trust.
How to use money?
I've never had any money. I know the names of the coins, but I don't know what you can buy with them. Cunt is worth 6 shillings. My mouth is 3.
My
And my
God.
ass is £1. If someone gave me 3 shillings, I wouldn't know if you could buy a loaf of bread or a horse with them. I've been in a brothel since I was 10 years old. I earn wages, but I never see them. Madge spends them on our upkeep. And you hand me this.
Well, anyways, she doesn't know any better. She's been doing this since she was 10. Okay.
Stay with the laundresses. You'll be safe here.
That's sad.
Lieutenant Bixby. And his hat is the least of our worries. We must stop a musket ball no matter where it sits on his head. Mr. Shaftstone. What weapons do you have?
A pistol, in fairly good order. Hunting knife, axe, and a snare for rabbits.
Is that a weapon? I'm sure it is. It's the rabbits. But it's professional soldiers we'll be facing.
Is this the perfect job for wow, for Jamie? My brain just stopped. He's so experienced in
Wouldn't
this.
want you wasting ammunition on the rabbits.
How long have you had this cough? 3 days? 3 weeks? 3 months? Fall out. Go to the hospital tent. Tell the doctor I said you've consumption and you must be sent home.
Oh shit.
What the hell are you doing here?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. To move on, my dear.
I surrender to you personally, General Fraser.
I don't blame him.
Though I never imagined I'd be his prisoner.
In my own home, no less.
How on earth did you end up in a militia? Enzo said you escaped.
Survival, man.
I did. The first time.
You left me in the hands of an American militia. I escaped only to be discovered again by another American militia. I had to swear an oath of an allegiance to the United States of America to avoid being hanged on the spot.
We are.
I mean, come on. Jamie, he doesn't deserve any of that.
I'm going to need to grasp your eyeball and turn it a little to free the trapped muscle. Jamie, if you could help him.
Oh, man.
Bloody hell are you doing?
Just jump right on.
Why? You want to?
Don't.
He does.
The dove. My uncle says the dead stand at your back when you go into battle. This is you,
No.
my dove.
Oh, Ian, don't die.
You best tell him, Janie.
Fanny's maidenhead's worth £10 and Madge was saving her. For a rich man with a taste for newly hatched chicks. But Captain Harkness offered 20. And while he was getting started, I came from behind. I meant to stab him in the back, but he could see on Fanny's face what I was doing. It wasn't her fault, she couldn't help it showing. I stuck the knife in his throat. I was gonna do it again, but wasn't any need. Blood everywhere.
How did you get away?
It was in my chamber and he bolted the door. Nobody was surprised when Fanny started screaming.
Wow.
Knowing what he was up to. He got out through the window. Rode with a farmer on his wagon.
Oh, she's a hero. A true hero.
I wanted to kill him. Will you give me over to a magistrate?
I wouldn't do that, no.
No.
Thank you.
Oh my god, don't do that. Oh my god, that must make me cry. Aww.
You recall me telling you that war is lost?
Yes, sir.
Well, since the infernal rebels won't quit, you now have your chance to prove worthy of my trust.
I will not fail you again. You have my word.
Well, now it's so curious what the correspondence was in the first place when he first told him to go. Since he is like a spy, like what is this one saying?
Beauchamp? How?
I married one of the sisters of the Baron Amandine. The family name is Beauchamp. I adopted it.
Which one are you sleeping with? The Baron or the sister?
Both, on occasion.
In God's name are you doing here? Last I heard you were in France.
I'm an aide to Lafayette. I hear things. Do you know a British captain named Richardson? I thought that last year he sent William into the Great Dismal in Virginia with the intention that he should be captured by a nest of rebels who have a bastion there. Presumably they would have let it be known that William had deserted while holding him prisoner. The aim of discrediting your family, especially the Duke of Parla. Sending your son to a gang of Hessians, this time encamped at a place called Spotswood near Monmouth. There are details here. We will instruct these Hessians to take him and hold him captive. Richardson is not bothering with politics. This is simple abduction, possibly torture.
Why are you helping me?
Pour vos beaux yeux. Who hurt you, John?
A man who had a right to touch me.
Oh, okay. So what is their relationship? It's not the stepbrother. I mean, they were lovers in the past, or maybe they were stepbrothers and still lovers. I don't know.
As I said, he's my stepbrother.
Okay.
William is in danger.
You believe him?
I do.
Richardson is a spy. He told me. The night of the dinner.
If anyone should ask who he is, tell them he's a prisoner. You're minding him for General Lafayette.
I'm becoming quite used to wearing iron.
And maybe in other ways
get used
too. You didn't get used to it. Okay.
Go. Save our son.
Man, what the hell is gonna happen?
From Captain Richardson, sir.
That's scary. You don't even know what you're sending to someone and you're gonna get held captive. Oh. So that's like the secret code. Wow, how crazy.
Come a long way. Please stay for supper.
That's how it ends. Okay. Oh boy. All right. Well, everyone's back together and now they're separating. So it's such a weird little thing. Is Lord John gonna die? Is William gonna die? Is Ian gonna die? Those are like the three people now that I'm like, I'm not sure, but there's definitely hints at that. I don't know. I guess we should probably trust Fiona and Ernie. I'm assuming like they're fine. I just, for a second there, it was a little weird with them driving back to the house and like the guys were there, blah, blah, blah. But I think that it just was a coincidence. Like the whole, I think if I was Bree, I just would be so worried at that point. It'd be like, what's up and what's down? Where are we looking? What is happening? But it's just so crazy. There's so many different people part of this, which would make sense because Rob would say, hey, like there's gold, there's treasure, we can find it. These people know where it is. We need a couple of people here. So that addition to this story is really scary because just having 2 or 3 other men trying to figure this out is just like terrifying. We're going to go back to Roger, but again, Roger's in a different time. So even if he goes through the stones, maybe it'll be the same thing as last time where he's like, I'm going to hope to go to where my family is. And if they're already through the stones, he'll just go to the correct time. And then what will Buck, I guess Buck will just say goodbye and he will go through where he needs to go through, I guess. Or maybe, I think they're the same, I don't know, like weird. The time is weird, so I don't know if Buck goes to the same time as where Claire is right now. But either way, all of this is definitely revving up for some big stuff. Because I think this is only 16 episodes, so we've got 2 more weeks left, and it's just gonna be like crazy. Definitely getting a history lesson, which is wonderful. I'm always down to learn. It's kind of shameful being an American and not knowing like a lot of the American history, but I don't know. History class was not fun. It's never been fun. Never had a great history teacher. It's definitely much more fun to learn on YouTube or books. That's definitely more interesting, but the school systems sort of are just really, really boring, at least in from elementary school up into high school. It's just not fun learning, so that's really cool. But yeah, a lot of great things happened. The Arabella or Jane story was absolutely disgusting and so sad, and I'm just so glad William took her and her sister in, and I hope that they can just be safe. It's just such a scary situation to be in, and just knowing that they were 10 when she was 10. Now her sister's probably around the same age, and disgusting. It's just disgusting. Definitely sweet to see her sister thank William like that. And when she shouldn't have to thank anyone. It just should be common sense that you just don't do that. But of course, we live in a disgusting world, and there have always been disgusting types of people in this world, and there always will be. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see where this goes next. I will see you all next week. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, everybody.